Hello, everybody. I am excited about our 14-day reset. Sometimes we just need a chunk of time to be able to kind of focus on reeling things back in, but we need a finite start and stop instead of just I'm going to start my diet Monday. So this is what the 14-day reset's all about. It's just being accountable for 14 straight days, because I feel like, I know for Steve and I, a lot of times we're dieting. We'll kind of like start our diet on Monday, and by Thursday there's an excuse or a reason that we're kind of surrounded by something that throws us off plan or whatever. So when we have 14 days that we're 100% committed to staying on plan, we can make a lot more progress in 2 weeks. And then once we've gotten that progress, because you can do a lot of damage in 2 weeks, I mean, as far as like, melting some fat and really reeling things back in. Once those 2 weeks are done, now you've invested enough and seen enough results to hopefully motivate you to continue. So that's what the 14-day reset is all about. Just helping break these bad habits that we've had, and also help us to kind of stick to some simple rules. So the rules that we have for the 14 days reset, unlike our 6-week challenge and some of the challenges that we do where we give you a set meal plan, we're just trying to reel things in a way where you're going to be establishing habits and rules for yourself and guidelines that are sustainable, that you can continue beyond the 14 days as long as you want, and just to kind of have kind of a yes or no answer to yourself when you're saying, should I have this? So here are the simple rules for the actual 14-day reset. This is the rules that are the requirements to complete the 14-day reset. So I put in your reset materials when you were signing up at the very bottom of it. I don't know if you read everything. Sometimes people don't read, and it says there's a $49 kind of like fee if you don't complete the challenge. I wanted that to be hung over your head so that you actually did the challenge and didn't just do this reset or say you're going to do it and not do it, because it takes a lot of work for me to build this program, to build the materials, to do these videos and that kind of stuff. And so I want to make sure that when people say yes, I'm going to do the reset, that's why we charged as little as we possibly could, but we had to charge something just to make sure that y'all are going to be doing this, so that I'm not doing this work for nothing. So the rules in this reset kind of challenge is that you would finish these 3 requirements here that I'm about to tell you, or you're charged $49, because everybody likes their money, and right now we need to save as much money as we can just to pay our gas. So anyway, the simple rules to follow for the reset is to do at least 3 workouts at Lift a week. That's totally sustainable. Most of y'all, a lot of you guys are doing that already or more. The second part of those rules is taking photos of your 3 meals a day. So 3 workouts, 3 meals. The 3 meals a day have to be uploaded into your Nuvita CourseInc app. If you do not think you can do that, you need to let us know so we can give you a refund, because I can't coach you unless I see the food. So breakfast, lunch, and dinner, those are your minimum. If you want to do your snacks as well, that's great. The more content that you put into your photo gallery in Nuvita, the more information I have to better coach you. So this is about accountability, knowing that I can see the photos. Once you've uploaded it, it's done. You have eaten it. You're also going to grade yourself a green thumbs up for the meals that you feel like are on plan and they're approved. Red thumbs down if you totally go off the grid and you screw up. And then gray sideways thumb is if you could have done better. Be honest with yourself. The more honest you are, and with your grading and information, you can write notes in there. If there's a recipe that you used and you want to tell me what it is because I can't figure it out by looking at it, use the notes section in the nutrition section when you're uploading your photo. The more information I have, the better. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not going to go in here and look at every single meal, every single person posts every single day, because, I've got 40 some odd people doing this, at least that I know of now, times 3. That's a lot of meals to be looking at every single day. What I am going to do is I'm going to be looking at the feed of recent food meals that's going through the feed. So when you're looking at your Nuvita app, you'll see where it says exercise and nutrition, and then there's a feed box, and you'll see food pictures in there. Every photo that you post in the nutrition section gets put also in the feed, so everybody can see your photos. So this is added accountability, believe it or not. I actually worked with the app and requested that feature because I felt like people could learn from each other and see what other people are eating and doing, especially once you start knowing people and you're like, wait a minute, that girl's looking great, she's dropping weight. I want to follow her and see what she's eating, so you can see what other people are eating, get ideas and that kind of stuff. It's also a good way for me to see in the know, right in the now, what's coming through. What I will do is, let's say your first in body you didn't lose as much as you thought you should, and you let me know and you're like, I felt like I really should have lost a lot more. Then I can go back and specifically look at all of your meals for the week and make recommendations, so your next week we can fix those errors and have another chance at a better weigh-in. So this is a 14-day reset focused on accountability and focused on food, and just doable goals that you can not just do for the 14 days, but sustain long term. And also hopefully learn a few things along the way by supplying me with what I need to be able to give you some direction or some correction. Obviously, if you're crushing it, and a lot of people do, they'll crush it. Their meals are great. Their weight loss is great. And even if they're eating something that may not be my top choice, but they're still getting results, don't fix something that's not broken. But all in all, hopefully for the next 14 days, you'll not only learn a couple things, but you'll benefit from the added accountability from me seeing your food and others seeing your food. So that's how the Nuvita app, the number one focus for that app that I use it for is for the food tracking. You can put your weigh-in, your body weight, your body fat in it. You can take before and after photos, and you can log all of that and use that as your as a tracking device for all your progress, even outside of the reset. So with the reset, I kind of camped out on the second rule. The final part of the accountability is your 3 weigh-ins a week. So I'm going to recap: 3 workouts a week, 3 meals a day that you're posting in the Nuvita app, and then 3 in-bodies. Your before in-body, your midterm in-body, and your final in-body that you'll do 14 days from the start. So if you did your first weigh-in on Monday, then you'll do your final weigh-in on Monday 2 weeks later. So that's how the basic rules of the challenge are going to work. I'm going to give you some tips in another video on how to follow some healthy eating tips that will keep you on plan without actually following one. So be sure to check out that video. Welcome. I look forward to coaching you, and I'm excited to do this with you.